Coming up to 6:10. Good morning. It's a Wednesday.
Morning.
We're carrying a spare wheel today, and Nolutandong, and I'm not calling you a spare wheel, but you do have a yellow thing on your wheel. Just to know that you're not the wheel that is meant to be in this car.
Yo, I mean, that is the spare wheel, really.
But some cars don't give you a biscuit. Some cars give you the same size.
It's like a run flat.
Yeah, they give you the same. There we go. They give you the same size tire, although they just put like a red paint on it or yellow paint, just so you can know that you don't have a spare wheel.
All right.
So Nolutando's in for Thembekile today. Thembekile is hobnobbing once again with the government or something like that.
He's always hosting some kind of G20 thing, eh?
Some kind of presidential thing. Thembekile is there. He'll be back tomorrow. But I mean, things are going to continue on this side. And one of the things, and we come with an apology. How dare we? How dare we?
What did we do?
We forgot to wish the matrics
First day exams.
First day exam. A happy, good exam. Yeah. Dreadful of us.
So the guys, they wrote some kind of IT thing yesterday.
Yesterday it was all about like robotics and coding and IT things, vibes.
Today, computer applications technology paper 1. And then there's a whole bunch of languages. Hindi, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu, Hebrew,
I'm so glad
German.
that those are languages that are available. What, do you do it like as an 8th or 10th subject?
You do it outside of the school. So that's like, the school's like, look, that's not our problem.
We're out of depth here. We don't have the capacity for that. We don't have the range for that. Yeah. So you have your own tutor, and then
you go for your own lessons. That's for your parents' account.
And then
blah,
is
blah,
it
blah.
still the education department that sets up the paper?
Yeah, I think it all gets run under the same banner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
And I think it still counts towards your points towards varsity, that kind of thing. But it's not. It's an extra subject. From what I understand, I stand to be corrected.
And how many subjects are the matrics taking lately? Because with us it was 6, but
6.
I'm watching, when they do the results, like 10 distinctions. Like, how did you get to 10 when the rest of us were doing 6?
Well, you do, you get those kids who can take 10, and then but the majority are taking 6 still.
Okay, well, to the majority and to the special few and to all of you, we wish you calm waters.
Yeah.
We wish you raise the focus, and also don't frazzle yourself. And I don't want to say it like this. I don't want to say it's just matric, but it really is. Like you get it. It's the first step towards the rest of your life. If you're not getting the 80% you wanted and you're landing on 70 or 60, my angel, trust me.
It's okay.
The route is changing, but the destination is still the same.
Yeah, as with everything in life, prepare as well as you can.
Yeah.
Prepare as well as you and put the work in, and then that's that. Then it's done. Then you walk in and you write your paper, and then it's done.
And most importantly, please rest.
Yeah.
Just rest. Just take a nap. Your brain cannot keep anything in if it's not rested. So my biggest advice is hydrate, lots of water. Easy on the energy drinks. I love an energy drink myself, but easy on the energy drinks.
Yeah.
The water, hydrate, and rest.
Yeah, and maybe, I don't want to be the person who goes, don't stress about it beforehand, because whatever happens, and you can always go back and do certain subjects next year. So I don't want to be the person who puts it in your head like, okay, well, it's fine because I can do it next year.
Shoot the breeze.
Whatever.
Cindy Poluta said it's okay.
But I am saying that it's go in, try your hardest, do your best, leave that exam knowing that you gave 110%. Like you could, and if it doesn't go your way, there's next year. And there's other things you can do next year that can help you get where you want to go.
And most importantly, if there's anything that we can do for you, like bring you some good tunes. Okay?
Yeah, we can bring there are very few things we can do for you. Bring music.
Some entertainment.
Yeah, we can bring laughs.
A bit of a relief.
Yeah.
A bit of a palate cleanser from all of the studying. If you just need a welcome joy, you came to the right place. Good morning. You with Anele and The Club.
I'll make you feel good.
I keep going to the river to pray. Listen, the song will always do the things, eh? It makes the pots happen. Ella Henderson with Ghost, 6:17 on the clock. Thank you so much. You with Anele and The Club. Today, we are looking for our Zolabad.
Okay.
Zolabad was most a marathon runner, eh?
That's correct.
Yeah, she's still around. Wow.
Yeah. One
Okay.
of the best marathon runners in the world.
We're looking for the Zolabad. We're looking for the person who travels the furthest in the morning. But hang on, parents. This is not about you. But, I live in Rudapert and my office is in Germiston. Sure, firstly. And then B, no. We're looking for the person who travels the furthest to get to school.
Yeah. So where are you living for the kids? 084 000 947. Where do you stay? And then where do you go to school?
We just want to know of how much entertainment we should be packing into the show, because clearly you are listening to us for a very, very, very long time.
And part of this conversation is sparked by a friend who lives in Fourways, and their kids go to one of the schools here in the heart of Joburg, in the town. almost
St.
town.
John's.
St. John's, right?
And listen,
Great school.
great school, great area, but listen to this. If you live in Fourways, you're on Winnie Mandela, right? Okay, and that's when you get on from the little streets. So let's say you live like in Fourways Gardens.
Correct.
Now, Fourways Gardens, you get out, you turn right.
Yeah.
Then you're on a
One road, eh?
and then you're on a big traffic circle, little street, robot. There by the dodgy BP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a single lane, like almost stop streets, right?
Then you slip left, right?
Yes.
Now you're on Mulbarton
Right.
Drive, which also becomes Uranium.
Yes.
Now, traffic.
Because that's slow. That's slow, yeah.
Coming up to the traffic light at Leaping Frog, Winnie Mandela, Mulbarton, Uranium vibes,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Then you are hopefully turning right there. If you're going straight on Mulbarton, hoping to catch Main, I don't know what your issue is, but like...
No, well, now you're stuck, because now it doesn't matter which route you take, it's going to be slow.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Winnie Mandela, then you're on the highway, traffic, then you're going, then you're doing that whole interchange thing where you could have gone left to Pretoria, but no, you're going a little bit slipway left, but not right, because that's going to the airport, and then you're doing that little turnaround thing, and then you're coming around. Now you're facing Johannesburg. Breathe. Woodmead is coming up on your left.
And there's
You're
queuing
going
traffic.
Woodmead off-ramp, Marlborough off-ramp, Grayston. After Grayston, which one is it?
Is it Glenhove? No?
No, it's not. Is it
Grayston, call it.
Call it.
Yes, call it. And then...
Call it Ethel.
Ethel, then Riveria.
Ethel, Glenhove, that one that goes off to Houghton, which is where St. John's is. Is it St.
Joe
Andrews?
Slovo.
St. Andrews, and then the other one.
I think you get off at
They come back
Joslova.
before that. I think
Really?
maybe, I'm not sure, yeah. But around there.
Look,
But
either
we
way.
all know where we are.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But the point is, by this time, you don't care anymore. You don't care what the street's name is, because you've just been stuck for so long.
By this time, you're just like, who needs an education? 011 88 38 947. Let us know where you live and where you go to school. Parents, you can jump in if you're going to speak about your children. Where do you guys live? And where do your kids go to school? We're looking for the person who travels the furthest distance to get themselves an education at their school of choice.
So when I did my teaching prac at Bryanston High back in the day, I remember saying to the kids, okay, so structure your afternoons better. Like, it takes you like half an hour to get home. The one kid said, it takes me an hour to get home. I said, where do you live? Hartebeersport.
Why?
The family lives at Hartebeersport because they've got a house by the dam and they love it and blah, blah, blah. So they're willing to travel. I think he said, it's not that bad, ma'am. It's like 45 minutes to an hour because once you're on William Nicol, I was like,
No.
because it was William Nicol then. I was like, oh,
No.
per child. That's one way. Hey? We're thinking like to school. You got to do that back in the afternoon again.
Guys, even the lieu of pat course. Because guys, if I'm traveling an hour,
Snacks.
Mom, you packing me snacks.
Yeah.
You packing me snacks like we're going to Bloemfontein.
And we're going to stop off at some garage for me to pee.
Certainly.
It's just gonna happen.
084 947. Send us those voice notes. Where do you live? Suburb? Where do you go to school? Connect.
Chat to Anele and The Club.
625. We're asking you, where do you live and where do you go to school? We're trying to assess who of you travel the furthest to get to school.
Good morning, Auntie Anele and
Hello,
The
baby.
Club. I live in Vilgevel and I go to school in Northcliffe.
Hi guys, I live in Gienigin and with my daddy, and I go to school in Alberton.
Ah!
I live in Edenvale and I used to travel to Park Tungles every day.
My name's Riyadh. I travel from Northcliffe to Midrand. It takes about 50 minutes.
We live in Tarleton, just like sort of between Randfontein and Magaliesburg. And my kids go to school in Krugersdorp. Our daily morning commute is 36 Ks to school.
36K.
No, your kids are not riding their bike to school, I'll tell you that much. Otherwise, they're doing the Tour de France every day.
I used to walk in the snow. Okay, did you walk 36 Ks?
No, you did not. Abigail in the East Rand, good morning.
Good morning, Anele and The Club. How are you?
We are fantastic, madam. You sound quite chipper for somebody who has to do the long haul this morning.
Trust me, I've been awake since 4 o'clock.
Woo! Is that an everyday thing?
This is an everyday thing. I'm with Kagiso and Tiamo in the car. Say hello, guys.
Hello, baby. How are you guys? Kagiso, Tiamo, how guys? Okay, but Abigail,
I'm good. I'm very sorry.
I'm feeling sorry for myself. Okay, but now Abigail, the question everyone wants to know is why.
So they go to Rhinefield Primary School, that's in Benoni, and we stay in Birch Acres in Kempton Park. So we have to leave just before 6 o'clock to make it to school. Otherwise, after 6 beyond, you get stuck in traffic.
So is everyone getting up at 4, or is it just you, Abigail?
Now I get up at 4. The kids get up at 4:30.
Okay, and then that's very early. And then did you used to live in Benoni and then move to Kempton Park? But because how did you then?
Yes, when the kids started school, since grade 1, I was staying in Rhinefield Benoni. Then I got married, moved to Kempton Park. So yeah.
And what breakfast are you eating in the car?
Nothing really. We eat at home, the breakfast. So we managed to eat quick. Yeah. And I work at the airport.
What? Okay. Whoa! Sorry.
So you
you
drop
wake
the
up in
kids
Kempton
off.
Park, you drop then you go to Benoni, and then you go to
Then I
back to
go back
Kempton
to
Park.
Kempton Park.
Wow. And which two of the boys sleep in the car in the morning? I'd have a nap, guys.
Tiamo sleeps in the car.
He's actually still asleep as we speak. That little voice that came out, that's just him in his deep sleep. Okay, Abigail, well, good luck. Are you looking for a plan, or is this something that you're going to do it until they get to grade 12?
Actually, the one Tiamo is in grade 8, so I'm moving the both of them to Sion. It's in closer to Kempton Park.
Okay.
It's like just next to Dinell.
I want to ask the boys there quickly. And you guys are fine with that, hey? You'll sacrifice your friends now just to not wake up at 4:30 every morning.
I think I would agree with it.
Yeah.
I need the sleep.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, anything is better than this.
It's like, I can't even speak to my friends. I'm sleeping at break. 25 to 7. Any moment now, somebody's going to go on their campaign to win themselves 20,000 Rand. She says that when she wins this money, half of it is going to her child and their husband or wife. I don't know if it's a son. She said her son and the wife. And the other half, she's going to use 10,000 Rand to buy Christmas presents.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, Christmas it's around the corner.
It is, hey?
You should have your ducks in a row by now. And she does, because she's going to get herself 20,000 Rands when she plays the Suzuki 20,000 Rand pop quiz she entered on primemediaplus.com.
The question we have for you this morning, where do you stay and where do you go to school?
Hello, my name is Mohau. I travel from Rodioport to Sandton, and it's 22 k's, but it takes me an hour to get there.
I travel from Johannesburg South, Aikenhof, all the way to St. Andrew's School for Girls in Bedfordview.
Morning in LA. We live in Little Falls and we travel all the way to Lynmeyer every day for school.
I live in Discovery, and I go to school in Rosebank.
My name is Dayajo, and I go to school in Omonde, and I live in Benoni. It's about 42 kilometers away, and we drive for an hour.
Oh, I think the next time we have this conversation, you need to tell me why.
Yeah.
Why this is happening. Are there no good schools where you are? Do you not trust them? Your friends went there. You used to live in that area.
Do your parents work?
Do your parents
in
work
Rosebank,
there?
so
Because the reason we also started this conversation is because Cindy had said, you must, I think it was Cindy or Ryan, where there was a saying where, buy a house too close to where your kids go to school and then you travel to work. Because your kids are always going to go to school. But now let's say you buy a house by where you work, then your job changes.
Yeah, then you've got to go somewhere else,
Yeah,
right?
so pick the school, buy the house there, and then you must do the up and down.
But that's also easier said than done, because if you've got two parents who are working and they both have to travel 40 minutes and everyone has to leave at 6, now the kids don't have any supervision. So it's easier said than done.
Lavela and Lali. Lavela, you're 11 years old. Lali, you are 7 years old. Good morning. Welcome to Auntie Anele and The Club.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Okay,
How are
guys.
you guys?
We are so good. How are you?
We're good.
How far are you from school right now?
So right now, I think we're at least like 20 k's.
Okay. So where do you live and where do you go to school?
We live in Lanseria, and we go to school. My sister goes to Linksfield, and I go to King Edward Preparatory School.
In Houghton.
In Houghton.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so guys, have you ever considered taking a flight to school? Because if you
Or helicopter.
Because if you guys take off from Lanseria, land at Tambo, and then it's easier for you. Have you ever considered that?
No.
But okay, so tell us, did you live close to Houghton and then you guys moved to Lanseria?
No, we've been living in Lanseria.
Okay. Since you were a baby.
Since you were a baby, and you're not a baby anymore, are you, Lali?
No.
No.
But Lali, what are you doing in the car every day for an hour?
We sleep or we just talk and listen to the radio.
Okay.
We listen to it every day.
You listen to us
every
Okay. And then who's taking you to school? Is it mommy or daddy?
Mommy.
Every day.
Every day. And what time do you leave home?
We leave home at 6, but we try to leave at 5:45.
Okay. And are you on that side by Blair Ethel and Monaghan Farm?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hope. Look, I mean,
I want to say tough life,
but is it tough? Is it tough? Lavela and Lali, thank you so much for the call. We love you very much, and make sure that you listen to us every day. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to listen to you just now.
Just now.
Good.
Okay, love you.
And it's our first time on the radio.
Welcome.
Give that a Say that again, Lali.
I want to do the pop quiz.
Okay, we'll do the pop quiz with you. Please take Lali's number when we do the kiddies pop quiz. Lali's the first contestant. Okay, Lali, I'm going to speak to the bosses. You're going to be the first kid to do it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, promise. I love you.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Bye, Lavella.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. I could have spoken to them the whole day.
They are so cool.
Like, I just want to talk.
Cool.
Look, what's your favorite meal?
Yeah.
Where do you guys go for fun? Commutes, are you wrapping it up for us? Where do you live?
Good morning.
Good morning, Commutes. How are you?
I'm well, and you guys?
We're good. So do your friends call you KG?
No, Toto.
Oh, okay. So talk to us. Where do you live and where do the kids go to school?
I live in Hartbeespoorten, and my kids go to Rustenburg. So per trip, it's about 85 Ks. We did this for the past, So we did this for the past, two years, and this year we were just too exhausted. We just too exhausted, and then we had to end up putting them in boarding. It was just too much.
What's the school in Rustenburg, and why is it so special?
It's Libone College.
Okay.
And do they have a spaceship program?
Do they have a spaceship? You know, one of the reasons why we had to take them to Libon from Hartbees. Hartbees is very Afrikaans, and we were not into them doing Afrikaans, and we wanted them to really learn the Tswana culture.
Oh, it's a language.
So,
that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, at the same time getting the best of the school, you know what I mean? So Libone was one of the school which we really loved, and then we wanted them to be within the Tswana people and learn their language.
And you're right, because even when they're not in class at break, before school, after school, when they're talking to their friends, everyone is speaking Tswana, so you're guaranteed that your home language is going to be preserved.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, definitely. The school is more about, enforcing that.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
okay.
That's amazing.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, that's a call I would make. Okay. Hey, Khomuto, well, it's
80 kilometers.
It's a long walk to freedom,
85 kilometers in the morning and then in the afternoon. Yeah. You know what? It's just tiring, I must admit. As much as we loved it, it was just tiring.
That's 170 Ks a day.
A day.
And
That's a lot of traveling.
sometimes you really find out that other parents love their kids a lot more than you
You
do.
do on your own.
Follow Anele and The Club.
Jessica, according to the team, Ryan and Frankie, there's a song that you have heard too many times in your life. Do you know-
Jessica.
Hello.
Do you know that song?
Which song is that?
From Ray
No.
Dillon?
Jessica.
Oh, that one. Yes, I've heard it many times.
Okay.
So are you rolling your eyes now? You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you go. Okay, so you want to give your son and his wife 10,000 rand, and then you're going to take the other 10,000 rand and buy Christmas gifts.
Yes.
Have you identified the Christmas gifts?
Not yet, no.
Okay, cool. You just want to have the 10,000 rand on your side before you do that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So who's helping you out? I should hope your son.
Yes, my son Tristan and my daughter-in-law Rebecca.
Okay. Wonderful. Do you guys all live together?
No, we don't. I'm here at their house this morning.
Just for the purposes of the Suzuki 20,000 rand pop quiz. Okay, this is a good thing. All of this effort, it's going to work out. It's going to work out.
Lots of effort.
Okay, 10 questions, 60 seconds, 20,000 rands waiting for you. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Never Say Never and Peaches are songs by who?
Justin Bieber.
Yes.
True or false? The Suzuki XL6 offers a spacious 6-seater configuration with ventilated front seats.
Yes.
Which royal has voluntarily given up their royal titles?
Prince Harry.
Spell the word biscuit.
Yes.
B-I-S-C-U-I-T.
Yes.
Tyler has teamed up with who on a new single called Body Go?
Skip.
Erge Snyman is associated with which sport?
Rugby.
Yes.
Knysna is located in which province?
Knysna.
Western Cape.
Yes.
Who is the host of this year's Miss South Africa pageant?
Skip.
What nut is used to make Nutella?
Hazelnut.
Yes.
The Protea women have made it to the semi-finals of which tournament?
Cricket. ICC Cricket World Cup.
Yes.
Which royal has... Tyler has teamed up with who on the new single called Body Go?
Skip.
Oh.
Who is the host of this year's Miss South Africa pageant? If you get it right, I'll give it to you.
Joanne Strauss.
No, she's
No.
not. But that's a great guess.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
Joanne will be there.
When in doubt, just hire Joanne Strauss.
Yeah.
Oh, you did so well, though, Jess. You got 8 out of 10.
So close.
No.
The 2 questions that stood in your way. Tyler has teamed up with who on a new single called Body Go?
It's Molly.
Yes, from Ghana. And then, who is the host of this year's Miss South Africa pageant? Nomalanga Shozi. And then she'll be co-hosted by Pamela Mdanga.
Oh, my God.
Oh. By the way, the pageant is on this Saturday, in case anybody's wondering. This Saturday, the pageant will be on, I'm pretty sure it's SABC3, or are they back from Zanzi Magic?
I'm not sure.
I
I'll
don't
have
know.
to check for
Find
you.
out for yourselves. Find out for yourselves. Jessica Carter, 8 out of 10, gets you 1,600 rands in cash. We have a problem.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
And I say we because as Anele and the Club, we're a family, okay?
Yeah.
And if one of us has a problem, it means everyone has a problem. An injury to one,
Injury to all.
injawa. Injawa.
Good morning, Anele and the Club. It's Jen here. So, long story short, my sister was going to the UK for what she had said was 4 months and had asked me to please look after her little dog, Peanut, which I gladly agreed to. And those 4 months turned into 6 years. Peanut is very cute and fluffy, and we have our own little routine. I pay for all of his medical bills. I pay for, obviously, his food, treats, all of those things. But now she's on her way back. She's moving back to South Africa, and she wants her dog back. And I will absolutely not let Peanut go. We are attached at the hip, and it would be like taking a child away from me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so tricky. It's so tricky because I feel like you should give Peanut back to its owner.
No.
I do.
No, 6 years Peanut has been living happily.
No, but guys, dogs, it doesn't matter where dogs go away. The original owner, their first love, they will... Everyone is shaking their heads. They should go,
How long was Peanut with the sister before Jane took her? Do we know? We don't know.
We don't know, but all we know is that
6 years
Peanut
now.
was not or Jane's, okay? Peanut belonged to the sister. Now the sister's coming back. Having said that, the capitalist in me.
Capitalist?
Yes.
Okay.
She must pay back the money.
Money.
Everything that Jane has spent on Peanut, if you're going to take the dog and it's yours, okay, because it's because you said you were going for 6 months. That turned into 6 years. Pay up.
So you're saying calculate the food, the vet bills,
Everything.
for 6 years. That's your
sister
charge.
must pay. Your sister must pay. Your sister must
Just on
pay.
food alone for little Peanut, you're looking at 6K a year, hey?
I know. That's a lot of money.
40,000, 80,000 rand for
6
bills,
years,
100,000 rand to get your dog back. It's not a ransom situation, but it's what I'm telling you.
This is not about money. This is about Peanut. You guys are making it about money. It's about Peanut. Peanut cannot go away.
No, Peanut.
6 years is half of
Peanut
Peanut's
can
life.
go away.
It's more than half of your Peanut's
No.
life.
Peanut is the new second. What's this child's name? Peanut
Jane.
is who?
Jane.
Peanut's Jen's dog now. I'm sorry. 6 years is long. I've had my dogs now I got them in 2017. 8 years. Guys, they are my life.
Yeah,
You're not going to take my dogs away.
You've loved them for at least 4 of the 8.
No, I'm all the first 2. But those dogs, guys, dogs are like your children. They get in your heart. They follow you
Yes.
around the house.
Okay, so this thing is more about Jen as to it's about Peanut.
No, it's about Peanut.
No, guys, it's about Jen.
Peanut loves Jen now. Peanut's this is Peanut's house.
You can come visit Peanut at my house when you want, but Peanut and I are like, that's my baby now.
No, if you guys tell me that it's Jen's heart that's gonna get broken here, then I'll be like, okay, fine.
It is Jen's heart.
Okay, then
Like she's bonded. Have you, a relationship for 6 years. It's like a bond now.
Guys, I'm telling you, if Peanut was in love, knowing with the original owner, when that owner walks in, the memories don't fade away.
No, I agree with you, but I just think 6 years is a long time. Jen's,
How many years would you be like, okay, you go to
maybe
come?
like a year. At a year,
1
max a year. After a year, Peanut is now Peanut's been adopted now. No one is going to be on Jen's sister's side here.
Are you sure?
For 6 years, Jen has been like, oh, I'm going away for the weekend. Who can watch Peanut? Or Peanut can come with me. Oh, Peanut's sick. I'm so worried about Peanut. While her sister's just out having a well of a time in the UK with no peanuts.
Let's hear what Joburg has to say. 011-8838-947. I say Jen must just write up all the bills. Because the sister's not gonna pay that, and then she's gonna be like, I get, then girl, it's fine. Then Peanut stays with me. You see what I'm saying?
Blackmail.
Yeah. No, not blackmail. There's a barrier to entry, and it's usually money. And when you tell somebody to give you 150,000 rand, they don't have it.
Look, I'm sure this has happened to a few people. 1 or 2 people I know this has happened to, where they
you steal another person's pet.
No, they don't steal a pet. They've had to move to a house, for example, that can't have a dog. So then someone else, so he fosters him for a while, but not 6 years.
No, now Jen's got to pack up his bowl and his water bowl.
And
She has to
bed.
come home to a house where Peanut is not running to her.
And Peanut's used to using the little step to get onto the bed.
Okay, maybe Jen's sister must move out and Jen must move out and let the sister move in if
No.
you guys are worried about the comfort of it. No?
No, Peanut is settled now at 6 years. Peanut's like, Jen's sister who?
Has this ever happened to you? 084-0000-947. Weigh in on that. And then also tell us, what do you think? Is Peanut now forever Jen's dog and the sister must just deal with it?
Yeah, because Jen is going to record this conversation to give to the sister. To say, see, Johannesburg says.
And we're going to find you. Who loves Peanut to heaven? Is it Jen? Is it Jen's sister?
Good morning, Anele and The Club. It's Jen here. So, long story short, my sister was going to the UK for what she had said was 4 months and had asked me to please look after her little dog, Peanut, which I gladly agreed to. And those 4 months turned into 6 years. Peanut is very cute and fluffy, and we have our own little routine. I pay for all of his medical bills. I pay for, obviously, his food, treats, all of those things. But now she's on her way back. She's moving back to South Africa, and she wants her dog back. And I will absolutely not let Peanut go. We are attached at the hip, and it would be like taking a child away from me.
Hi, boss. It's Anele. If you had to go somewhere for something and you left Alake with your sister, when you come back, does Alake belong to your sister?
No.
Exactly.
She must not give Peanuts back. It's almost like now Peanuts is her own baby now. 6 years.
Dog isn't an accessory or a coffee table or a item of clothing. This is something that's living and breathing. This dog is probably a lot older and is probably set in his ways and enjoys his life. She has no right to go in and say, oh, well, I'm back now, I want my dog back.
Anna, guys, Jane must learn to let go. Peanut is not her original dog. Thank you for being such a beautiful, beautiful stepmom while I was away. I'm back. Give me back my dog. Thanks.
So there
Frankie,
is someone that agrees with you.
Two people agree with me, okay?
I'm shocked.
2 people agree with me. And I'm of the mind that I'm going to find more people. Let's go to Modderfontein. Sandra, you on my side, right?
No, not so much. Sorry, Anele, no.
That's good. Good, Sandra. Tell her.
Okay,
Tell
fine,
her.
Sandra, fine.
No. You see, so the way I see it, right?
6 years in a dog's life is a long time.
It's a lifetime.
Okay? Yeah, so Jen's sister so easily went overseas and left her 4 months that turned into 6 years. Did she phone every week? Did she video call with this dog every week? No, the dog is now Jen's, okay? And I feel that if her sister comes back, she has no right over Peanut, the poor baby. She must find another dog. Jen keeps Peanut. Jen is bonded with Peanut. And if she so readily left Peanut for 6 years after only asking for 4 months, she doesn't have ownership anymore. And I was listening now to the one of your previous callers that said it's her child and all of that. She didn't, and I like your stuff. She didn't give birth to this dog. So no, sorry. It's not the same situation at all. She doesn't have ownership, and she must leave Peanut with Jen because Jen has got a bond now.
But
Sorry,
Sandra,
get another dog.
Can I raise my hand here, Sandra?
By all means.
Dog owners always say dogs are like your children.
Yeah.
Right? But so then why is it different now? Because if I leave to go to I like the shows. It's like she's like, just talk, Anele, but I'm never going to agree with you.
I'll hear you out, but she left that child, as you put it, so readily for 4 months that turned into 6 years. No.
Do you think, okay, and this is the question, guys, do you think that after a certain amount of time, Jane should have said to us, called us and said, listen, I feel that Peanut is mine now. It's been 3 years, it's been 2 years, so that the sister also can condition herself to that. Because now you've let the sister think that this whole time while she's in the UK, that she still got a dog, right?
No. Why must Jen readily stepped in. Jen readily adopted Peanut as her own. So no, you don't give that child back because sorry, you let go so easily for 6 years, 4 months. After 4 months, when that 4 months line actually went over, you should have known ain't gonna happen no more, lovey.
Okay, thank you.
Also, like 6 years in a dog's life is 42, hey? Remember, it's time
Yeah, that's
7.
what I'm saying. It's half their life.
42 years you left your dog.
Still my child, guys. Still my child. Thembekile, Coco's mom. That's what it says in brackets here. Who's Coco, Thembekile? Let's start there.
It's my little poodle. And she's about 17 months old. Anele, I'm definitely going to disagree with you on this one. On that lady who said, even your biological, even if it was Alike, you are born, your sister will have to give Alike back. But
she
remember,
would have to.
But remember, you're gone for 6 years. Biologically, he's your child. He's a minor. Even biologically, you will have had to assign certain rights legally to your sister to look after your minor whilst you're gone. Remember? As a legal guardian and all. So I'm saying the sister could have even prepared a passport for little Peanut and get Peanut to follow her to the UK. I mean, you've got that much attachment to your dog as a mom of a dog, then you make needs to be with your dog. I say leave Peanut where he is, or where she is, and it's not going to be too traumatic. I mean, half of her life already, she's done it with Jamie, so please, she must not interfere. She must be the rich aunt, though, and keep visiting and bring goodies for Peanut. We will really appreciate that.
And what if Peanut wants to go with his original owner, guys?
No.
Huh? Who's having that conversation?
No, it's Peanut. No, there's no way. Peanut is happy where he is now.
You don't know. Okay, yes,
and I'm sure Jen's sister has come to visit and brought treats or whatever the case is. But this is where Peanut lives now.
Jen's sister sounds like a deadbeat mom. I don't think she came to visit, but
no, I'm sure there are good reasons why Peanut couldn't go to the UK passport, etc.
Also, it's expensive, and then dogs travel badly, guys. Let's be honest about that. It's a bit of a risk, and maybe no one wants to take that risk unless they're traveling on a yacht. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. But I think just Peanut is unfortunately with Jen now. That's where Peanut lives.
Still disagree.
You still think she comes back?
I think that's your child. Go and get your child. This is not the first time we've heard of people who posted elsewhere. The people who left for exile and they left their children here 10, 15 years. When they came back, I whipped out the politics. When they came back...
Are you talking about apartheid exile?
Yes, I am.
Are you equating Peanut's life?
Guys, I'm losing this argument.
To the Mandelas.
I have to whip out the big guns. When Nelson Mandela came out of jail, who was still his daughter? Zinzi. 20 to 8 on the clock. You are with Anele and the Club, and we are divided. Well, if you really do the numbers, it's like 2 against a million.
You're on an island, okay? Well, you have a few supporters on your island.
Coming up, your chance to win your share of 225,000 Rand. Head on over to primemediaplus.com and tell us how Lotto Land and 947 can change your life. If you've placed the bet on Lotto Land from the 13th of October, you'll be in the running for the ultimate prize. This is all thanks to Lotto Land on 947.
Good morning, Anele and the Club. It's Jen here. So, long story short, my sister was going to the UK for what she had said was 4 months and had asked me to please look after her little dog, Peanut, which I gladly agreed to. And those 4 months turned into 6 years. Peanut is very cute and fluffy, and we have our own little routine. I pay for all of his medical bills. I pay for, obviously, his food, treats, all of those things. But now she's on her way back. She's moving back to South Africa, and she wants her dog back. And I will absolutely not let Peanut go. We are attached at the hip, and it would be like taking a child away from me.
Peanut is Jane's dog. They've bonded. They've lived together. She has cared for the dog for 6 years.
She's definitely not getting the Peanuts back. The lady has already bonded with the Peanuts and used a lot of money.
The sister can come back and buy another dog and name her Cashew Nuts. Besides that, Nuts must stay where he is.
You see, when you start paying for Peanuts, medical bills, food, and now it's your Peanut. The one that is alive is your Peanut.
I think she should give the dog back. It's her dog at the end of the day.
Hey, this is a tough one, Anele. We are in the same boat. We also have a dog named Peanut that we will be leaving behind. So I first asked the kids what do they think should happen if we come back to South Africa after 5 years. And they were like, no, Auntie must give back the dog.
No.
That's all I'm saying, guys.
No.
But listen, guys, I'm seeing an opportunity here.
Right.
That family that's leaving for 5 years, they must give Jane's sister their Peanut.
They must swap Peanut out with their dog.
Exactly.
And no.
So Jane keeps real Peanut. Jane's sister gets substitute Peanut. Then we all have a Peanut.
Yeah, well, I mean, that I would agree with.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Jen must take substitute.
No, Jen can keep the Peanut because clearly you guys feel so passionately about it.
Yes, Peanut's
then
now
this
there.
family that's leaving. Also, Jen, have you checked immigration around how long your sister was there? I'm just saying. Because she said she was supposed to go for 6 months and they stayed for 6 years.
Oh, do they know?
Is UK immigration aware of this? Because maybe this is a blackmail tool that you have. It's like, do you ever want to go back to the UK? I'll report you. I'm just saying, I'm looking at all the avenues of how this could be fixed. Manama, hello, darling. How are you?
Good, and you?
We are so good. Are you on your way to school?
Yeah, I'm at school.
Oh, you're waiting to talk to us and then you're going to run in?
Yes.
What time does school start?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, let's make this quick so that you don't get into trouble with the headmaster, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us, who do you think Peanut should go to?
Peanut should stay with Jane because she has a strong bond. And as a doggy mommy, I would never let my dog go.
Yeah, shame. Shame.
Manama, this is not fair because you're so cute, so I don't want to argue with you.
What doggy do you have, Manama?
It's a Yorkie and a Dachshund mix.
Oh, what are their names?
Beanie.
Beanie is its name. A Yorkie mixed with a Dachshund.
Yes.
A sausage dog.
And how long have you been Beanie's mommy?
For 2 years.
Ooh, and where does Beanie stay? Does Beanie sleep at the bottom of your bed?
She sleeps with me in my bed.
Oh, that's nice.
No one must ever take Beanie away from you, okay?
No.
No. Okay, thanks, Manama. Going to school. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you,
bye.
You see, you would never take Beanie away from Manama.
I'm waiting for Manama to get out the car.
So that you can say what you want to say when she's not listening. No!
Paul in Broad Acres, wrap it up for us, sir.
Hi. Okay. So there are a lot of parts to this. First is Jane's sister. Let's just call her Judith, so we can put a name to her, right? Judith out there. Yeah. Okay, so Judith, first of all, was deceptive. So she knew she wasn't going to stay for 4 months. She knew she was going to probably stay longer than 4 months. All right, that's one thing. The another thing is, even if she really was going to stay 4 months to start with, and she then realized she was going to stay longer than 4 months, did she communicate with Jane to say, things have changed, so I'm not going to be here for 4 months anymore. I'm going to be here for maybe about a year or more. And did she communicate with Jane and say, okay, based on this, here's money for Peanut. Take care of him, pay for his medicals and stuff like that. And also, to start with, how long did Peanut stay with Judith? Maybe Peanut stayed with Judith for maybe about 6 months or less. If Peanut has stayed with Judith for maybe 5 or 6 years, then we'll say, okay, Peanut had built a bond with Judith.
With both,
but if that's not the case, right, it'll seem like Peanut has spent far more time
with Jane.
With Jane than Judith. You understand that? So based on that, and someone said 6 years in the dog side is about 40-something years. Imagine abandoning your child, because some people say, okay, a dog is like a child as well. Imagine abandoning your child when she was 8, and you came back, your child's already 50, and you're claiming, you're a responsible parent, you want your child back. First of all, is that your child's not a child anymore in a couple of ways, because your child's now an adult. She's mature. The same thing with Peanut. Peanut has developed, that the brain has developed within that 6 years, and the brain has developed and conformed towards Jane than Judith. So I'll say Peanut is more of Jane's child than Judith, because it's almost like, without saying the quiet part out loud, Judith basically abandoned Peanut, and Jane adopted Peanut.
Paul?
Judith shouldn't,
Paul? Please just say thank you for attending my TED Talk, guys.
Paul, I've been attending. I've been going to therapy. So here we go. I hear you, and I hear your questions.
They valid?
They are valid. They are valid questions. But for me, irrelevant in this situation. It doesn't matter what the story was.
Before.
When Judas, I love it, left for the UK, she's been gone for 6 years. Even if she sent money, even if she came to visit, doesn't matter. For me, Peanut is with Jen now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Same with me.
Same
Peanut's
thing.
with Jane.
Good.
Yeah.
I will concede, Johannesburg. I will concede only because the people closest to my heart, Jennifer just messaged now and said I'm speaking rubbish. Peanut stays with Jen. Okay. Like my partner, everyone.
Everyone's like, what
everyone's
are you doing?
I'll concede because of that. But deep down, you guys know how I feel.
Well, I think your first thought is still the one that I think you hold on to.
Yes.
We could make money here.
Yes. Jen, charge her. Say, you are going to pay me 280,000 rand for this dog. I guarantee you she's not going to have that money. And then you're like, hi, K.
And if you get the money?
Then you've got money to fight her in court. Aha! We want to change someone's life with Lotto Land. I've just heard of Frankie's plan for today. He's going to go surprise somebody in the city with a big check from Lotto Land.
That's correct.
Oh my word, I wish I could say everything. Will we be allowed to talk about it tomorrow?
Friday morning. Friday morning, we're going to talk about this.
Someone's life is about to change. Here's the thing. We asked you to go and enter on primemediaplus.com. Let us know how Lotto Land could just come through and change your life in the smallest of ways, like a small shift that could make a big change and like kind of trigger, like a domino effect in your life where things start getting better. Your stories are so heartwarming, including this one from Vereniging from Sydney.
That's right. Sydney, good morning. Welcome to Anele and The Club.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good, and you?
We
Good,
are
and you,
good. Sydney, you say that you want to go and start your catering company, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
But now what's standing between you, Utokang?
Ma'am, now I need to buy a mobile kitchen because I wake up every day at 3 o'clock baking the cakes, making Russian rolls and sandwiches. Then at 6 o'clock, I go ahead and my point sell to the student. Now I'm stuck. My stove is broken.
And that's the way you make money. And I also believe that you registered your company using your SASSA grant, right?
Yes, I was registering my company using 350 SASA. I budgeted until it makes 5,000, then I released the company.
Wow.
You know,
That's amazing.
a round of applause.
Sydney,
These are the
that's
stories that we need to
amazing.
hear because this is the economic emancipation that this country is going to get. Sydney, we love your story. We believe in your story.
Yes.
And this is why, with Lotto Land and 947, we want to give you 5,000 Rand, Sydney. Go and buy your stove.
Thank you very much, man. I will buy it, man.
Yeah, so you can keep it and then you employ more people and your company gets bigger because the students are always going to be hungry and they must be eating your food, ne?
Yes, because I was working at the Valley University of Technology for 8 years, working for someone, cooking for the students.
Oh.
So now the cafeteria is closed there. So I'm struggling. I'm making up and down, looking for the business funding to different companies.
This is Lotto Land.
Yes.
They are funding your business because they make these dreams come true.
Absolutely.
Sydney, you could be in for a bigger check. We can give you even more money, my friend, if you tell me this. Have you placed a bet on Lotto Land on the 13th of October and afterwards?
Yes, man.
You have. Wonderful. All right, so Sydney, you're going into the draw. I'm running around town like Aunt Betsy for the next 2 weeks with a big check. And maybe I could be visiting you, Sydney.
Okay, because now I'm stuck. My stove is broken.
Don't worry. Look, with the 5,000 Rand, you've definitely got that 5,000 Rand. Go and buy a stove with the 5,000 Rand. And then you might win even more money because now that we know that you've placed a bet on Lotto Land, we know exactly who we are. We're going to put you in a draw and you could even win more money. And when I say more, you could win about 50,000 Rand. That's what you could win more. Ne?
I will be happy because I'm going to buy a mobile kitchen and hire people.
So start praying, Sydney, that money comes to you. This is what we're looking for. These are the stories that get us excited. Okay? Go to Lotto Land. Well, go to us, primemediaplus.com, and tell us how this 5,000 Rand and a possible 50,000 Rand could change your life.
And make sure that you place a bet on lottoland.co.za from the 13th of October. So now, after you've gone to primemediaplus.com, and maybe I'll pitch up at your door with a massive check.
If you see Frankie, run towards him. That's what I'm saying. Turn up the sound.
The sound that makes you win on 947.
So currently the sound is up to 6,000 Rand. This is the sound, by the way. And we have one clue.
Oh, this is not found at your house.
You will not find this item at your house.
So what is it then? Alfina in Pretoria, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Well, good is you winning 6,000 Rand. So you better get this right so you can be gooder and goodest.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Try?
Definitely.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a fan belt of a car.
You better check.
Fan belt of a car.
Hey, you must go get checked out, Jay. That's what it's sounding like. Alfina, sorry about it. We're going to Joburg South. Sherelle, good morning.
Morning, Anele and The Club.
How are you?
Morning.
I'm good, and you?
So you took the clue and you ran. It's not at the office, therefore it's at Gold Reef City.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that it's the Tower of Terror.
It does sound. Oh, sorry. That was a good guess. You even had me.
Yeah.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, when it's still going up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sherelle.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Keep on playing. You're allowed to play as many times as you want. In Spruitview, we land at Lenny's house. Good morning, Lenny.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
We are
Good
great, brothers. How are you?
Good. I'm well.
Wow. I mean, you could be better if you win yourself 6,000 Rand.
For real, yeah.
What's the guess?
I think it's a pallet jack being pulled or pushed.
Pallet jack being pulled or pushed.
Pallet jack is those things you load heavy duty items at macro.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Not a pallet jack. Sorry about it. Bye, Lenny. Let's go to the voice notes. Maybe somebody's got a clue on that side.
I think that the sound is a tumble dryer.
It's a gasoline road stamper.
The cash till drawer opening.
That is a sound of a chalk
What is an ATM machine?
That machine that they test the shocks on a vehicle.
It's the sound of a tractor.
Is the sound a commercial printing press?
I think the sound of the city is a drive-through car wash when the brushes or the machine starts up.
Listen, all of you are wrong, but one of you just sparked something in me.
What did you hear?
I want to hear that song. Ain't no gasolina, ain't no gasolina. Come on, please, guys.
Is the guy?
Have we not played it on Classic or not?
You have.
I think I've played Gasolina, yeah.
Oh, come on, Ryan. Please ask upstairs if you can play Gasolina.
Just quickly.
Please, just like a little...
Like a halfway to the weekend.
Dude, like when there's that time when the beat kicks on, you don't know what they're saying. But
Yay! Oh! Way! I'm having flashbacks to our cruise.
Hua! Hua! Okay, the itch has been scratched.
The only thing missing is an Aperol Spritz.
I feel like partying now. Let's shut it down and let's leave.
And like a random duck spring roll.
Oh.
It doesn't just feel like summer now.
Snacks.
Anyway, all of you are wrong in the sound of the city. The money now goes up to 7,000 rand. This is the sound. WhatsApp the word sound and your guesses to 0614 947 947. When did we qualify for the World Cup that's happening in America and Mexico and a bit of South America?
It's like a week or so ago,
Yeah, well, a week and a bit, and the entire country. Guys, we're so excited. We even declared that not only have we qualified for the Soccer World Cup, but we are going to win it.
Delivered in, and it's the third goal, and it is party time. The evidence is there before you. Magopa heads South Africa towards the FIFA World Cup. Now the party can start, and they finally earned their place.
We did it with no one's help.
Bafana. South Africa, we qualified with nobody's help.
That is the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, saying we did it with no one's help. I don't know if you guys heard, though.
What? You heard what?
There's a development to the story of Bafana's journey to the World Cup.
Okay. What's happening?
There is a fellow by the name of Kivicha Kvartchachelia.
Okay.
Kivicha Kvartchachelia, yes.
Who's this?
Who plays for PSG, Paris Saint-Germain.
Right.
He claims that he has a South African grandmother from the Free State, Kroonstad, and said that he is ready to play for Bafana in the 2026 FIFA World Cup should we require his services.
Oh, no.
Guys, he plays for PSG. That should tell you something. Eh? They won the UEFA Champions League. They were in the final for the World Cup champions, the World Cup club champions. They were beat by Chelsea.
Yeah.
But not because Chelsea was any better, but because they were tired.
No, look, obviously he's an international superstar, right? This is a big deal.
He could be a trump card for us. Where's your heart on this? Because you must remember, the team that is going to the World Cup is the team that got us there, right? So if he comes in, it means he's going to take somebody's spot who was an integral part of getting us to the World Cup.
What is his actual nationality, though? Because now he's claiming ancestry, right?
Yeah, he's claiming ancestry to play.
What is his name?
Okay, let me actually ask here, what's his actual nationality? What is his nationality? Whilst we do this, please send us voice note 084 0000947. What's your feeling on this?
No.
Oh, what is it? I just think they're like a well-oiled machine already, right? Hugo Bruce kind of knows what he's doing. He's figured it out. To even bring anything in now, would just throw the access off.
Yeah, I just think that the team has...
He's Georgian, the country of Georgia, which obviously didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Well, yeah, I'll have to go check because I can't keep track. There's so many countries that qualify and don't
No,
qualify.
I don't have to go. I don't have to go check. Georgia's not qualifying for the
Yeah,
World Cup.
but this is my problem with that conversation, is that he wants to play in the World Cup.
Mhm.
That's why he's saying this. It's not necessarily that he wants to play for us.
Oh, like, so there's no patronage from him. He's not flying the South African flag high. He just wants to play at the World Cup.
I mean, this is the first time he said this. He hasn't been playing
Because
for Bafana.
This is almost like Haaland. Nah? Haaland will never play in the World Cup because he's from
Yeah, he's also from some small
he's
country.
from small country
in
which
Europe.
never qualified. So whilst he's in the top 10 best soccer players in the world,
Yeah.
he'll never get to a World Cup because, speaking of which, there is on the screen right now in Supersport. So you say no, even if it could get us like out of the, because our problem in South Africa is that we've never gotten to the out of the group stages.
Group stages is the
and
big
that's
thing.
the goal now. Get out of the group stages and fight it out.
Yeah, it's a tough one because obviously, you know, if you've got access to a player like that, I think very few coaches would say no. A player like that could boost the whole team, but then it could go the other way.
It could go the other
We've
way.
seen it go the other
Yeah.
way, where the player like that comes in, the whole team disintegrates because they're not used to the
And
style.
also, they've got some type of feeling towards you because their mate who helped us get there is now out.
Is now on the bench, yeah.
Not even. Don't forget. We must remember there's a bench and then there's a squad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So somebody's not even going to go to America because this person has to come in.
Yeah, my immediate instinct is no, because like I say, he wants to play in the World Cup. I don't think necessarily he wants to play for South Africa. If he had ancestry to anything else, he would have gone there. It's just he wants to play. So it does, you know, and that's where I go. Do you want to play for Bafana, or do you just want to play in the World Cup? To say you've played in the World Cup.
084 00 947. We'll hear from you right before we get into Classic or Not.
947.
Before we get into Classic or Not, but before we do that, let's reach a conclusion on this. Cindy, I'm sure you know about this guy, Kivicha Kivachekela. That's his name.
Okay.
He plays for PSG, but his grandmother is from Kroonstad in South Africa.
Okay.
So he's claiming ancestry that he'd like to play for Bafana
Okay.
in the World Cup because his country that he currently lives in, Georgia, has not qualified for the World Cup and they really
Okay.
never will.
Cindy's like, yeah, bring him.
You say bring him.
What's the problem?
No,
So we've got, and interestingly overnight, a South African sprinter. I've gone blank on his name.
Oh, yes, he's the one that's left.
Benjamin, is it Benjamin Richardson?
I saw that, I read that.
Is it, am I going blank? He, Benjamin Richardson, he qualifies, he's 21 and he qualifies to run for Ireland. Through his grandmother, I think.
And he's
So-
running 100 meters 9.99 and
He's
200 meters at 19 point something. So he's doing good times.
That's it. He's the only South African, I think, this year to run the 100 meters under 10. Oh, no. I mean, apart from Akani Simbini.
Yeah.
So, and a few others. But he's doing phenomenal. So he wants to go off to Ireland.
Because
So
of
are
Atlantic
we-
South Africa. Say it. Give the full sentence.
Well, no. You see, maybe that in his, what they sometimes do is, I am running, it would be like, those are the 4 best in the country. But if I go to Ireland,
I'm the best.
I can be in their 4 best.
But now this is what this guy wants to do with our side.
So then come.
But then he didn't get us to the World Cup, Cindy.
No, I'm
Do you
saying,
want to win a World Cup, Anele, or not?
No, but is he going to be the guy that makes us win it?
Okay, so hello, Beast and Tararira.
Yeah, I'm saying that he wants to just play in the World Cup. And we've got our Bafana squad who've gotten us into the World Cup.
He can be on the bench, and you never know where you might need him. He plays for PSG.
No. Anele, no. That guy does not have any allegiance to South Africa. The guy is a thoroughbred Georgian.
I can't believe you're entertaining this nonsense. That's never gonna happen.
I don't think he should join the Bafana team. Reason being is that these guys play beautifully.
Chomi, the problem is not even being in the team. The problem is just even saying your name. It's hard for the country.
Top player you guys are speaking about, one of the finest players in Europe. Although I do think that it's not a wise choice for us it doesn't make sense to just get somebody that's from Georgia to just come and represent us in the World Cup.
Join us again on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Tonight.
Marawa
6
Sports
o'clock.
Worldwide. I'm pretty sure, has Robert spoken about this? I hope he has. And if he hasn't, I'm hoping he can get this guy on the show and
Yeah,
interview
ask him. Ask him.
Okay, let's... Roberto, do your thing.
It may have been a hit way back when,
We bring it back.
but is it a classic now
Classic
or not?
Anele and The Club on 947.
947.
Robert's got to give him a South African quiz quickly. All right.
Because you know the French do that if you want to be a citizen.
You got to do a little quiz.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know about the French. Swiss, because when Tina Turner was getting her Swiss citizenship,
yes,
she had to you have to live there for 7 years and then you do a quiz on everything on the country.
No, you got to come sit down. You got to have mochodu, and then you got to have mupani worms, and then you got to have some chakalaka on the side. If you accept this meal,
and if you can braaienworst,
we put you in the team.
Let's get into classic now, Cindy.
I don't know. I feel like we've played the song, but it's not on our list of songs.
Then it's clean.
Okay, then it's clean. All right, but I feel like you've played it. American singer. The song was released in the year 2000. It is an up-tempo pop R&B track. So I came across it on TikTok recently. I was like, oh my gosh, this song.
Brandy.
No.
Is it a guy?
It's a girl. I haven't, guys.
Monica. Is she black or white?
She's black.
Does she have many
Actually,
singles?
she's born the same year as me, 1979. American singer, songwriter, dancer, and actress. Actress? Okay.
Maya.
Yes.
Case of the Eggs.
Yes.
What you gonna do when you can't say no? When your feelings start to
song.
show, what you really gonna know is how you gonna act, how you gonna handle that. What you gonna do when she wants you back?
Hey.
Classic.
This was on rotation on MTV. This
Oh,
video,
dude,
It's such a classic. I can't believe we haven't played this.
We even did the move at school with,
Oh,
with the brooms. We performed it at school.
Of course you did.
Shout out Kathleen Dooley, girl, you let us. 084-00000947. Do you think, come on. Do you think Maya, Case of the X is a classic or not? Taka, taka, ta, ta, ta. And then there was a South African artist called Purity who took the song and jacked it and then literally it sounded like the same thing.
Oh, okay. I just did a re-record.
Think Sister Bettina and Aaliyah try again?
Yes.
Purity, the song.
Okay.
Yo, the song's a jam. My word. Thank you, Cindy. You just took me back to my grade 11 year.
I was going to say, I don't have a connection to this song, but what I just saw in front of me means that you have a very, very deep connection to this song. I actually pictured you with a hairbrush in your room, when you were 17.
Dude, Sutherland High, they witnessed us on stage to the song, babes. We were those girls.
At this, what was the school fashion show?
Yeah, like the Grunki concert.
Yeah,
it was us. It's a classic for me. Frank is giving it a classic because of how much I performed to it. Thembekile, I'm going to vote for him.
He would have said
definitely yes. Johannesburg, come on. Okay, it's not my classic, but make me proud.
I'm gonna give it a classic. Cindy, definitely a classic.
Cindy, you are so up. It's a classic.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yo, Cindy Poluta. Cindy Poluta, classic. Go, 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 go. Classic.
Case of classics. Classic, guys, classic.
We used to call the song Kiss of the, because obviously X and closest.
Yeah.
Like Kiss of the. There we go. Mo Flavor's gonna give this to you.
Definitely.
Yeah, this song takes me back to an era when we used to watch music videos, like from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? You're watching every single move, every single scene. It's a classic.
Guys, spare thought for us who had to sit and time it there on MTV so you can record it because you had to learn the dance. Because then
you had the VHS in.
Otherwise,
And
if you didn't catch it, you have to walk to like Mpo's house or Kathleen's house or Tato's house or Lerato's house to go and watch it at her house so you can know the moves by next week Monday because you guys are performing it in assembly because it's Mr. Rorick's birthday. Yo.
What a birthday treat.
We've been through it, eh?
No, I was about to say, I've learned so much about your high school career just through one song.
Because the teachers would come to us, hey, it's whose birthday? What are you guys going to perform? And we're like, say less. Okay, we were the Beyoncé's there. We were Destiny's Child, honey. Thank you, Cindy, for this. It's a classic. Oh, I'm supposed to ask Mo what happens on your show. Mo, what's happening on your show?
How much access does your partner have to your devices, your pins to bank accounts, email passwords, etc.? Are there limitations? What are your limitations when it comes to privacy in your relationship? Or is it all just open cards, everything on the table? All right, we'll chat about that on the show today.
Yeah, my partner's got access because I never remember my password.
I was going to say, I'll answer for Anele. She doesn't know her email password, so she has to give it to someone who will remember it.
Yeah, it's a survival trick. There's no privacy in my life because I need to get into it. And the only way I can make sure I'm in.
What's my pin again, baby?
I'm like, oh, sometimes with my own phone, guys. If it wasn't for this face recognition thing, like... I'd really, really, really be in trouble. So to me, I have my passwords, buddy. I need you.
Yeah, we also don't have, I mean, you have access to whatever. But no one, I mean, that's the thing. I think, I thought about this the other day. When phones just came out, it was like a thing, snooping through your partner's phone. Whereas now, I mean, I don't even feel the need to do that. It's like,
Yeah, you say that though because you're feeling safe and like if you feel comfortable or whatever. But there are people who snoop through their partner's phone. So as a result, won't give. Or maybe I've just got a partner who doesn't trust. So then I, don't want to give them my password. But in our house, same thing again. I can't even. I don't know. Mark's given me his password to a lot of stuff, and I can't remember.
I have the same issue. I don't know what she said how many times for a pin on the phone. I don't know what. I can't remember.
I know because Buzz's pin is like it's like numbers that should mean a lot to all of us, right?
And it doesn't.
and then I stood them like, babe, what's it again? And he's like, it's my birthday.
Anele and the Club on 947. Back tomorrow.